Hello everyone, I am Dr. Priyanka Madia. Today I want to talk about the economies that have believed in peace and have derived the benefits as a peace believer and a peace lover. These benefits include sustained economic growth, increased foreign investment, lower military expenditure and improved quality of life. I've already talked much about it. Now I want to highlight the fact that peace creates an environment wherein resources can be allocated more efficiently and in productive manner. Rather than focusing on the economies that have adversely affected other nations and have devastated the other economies on geopolitical front, I will be focusing on peace. Now, peace creates an environment wherein human capital can expand, innovations can take place, circular flow of money can be ensured. The absence of conflict not only benefits the individual nations but also contributes to the global economic growth and cooperation. Here are some key benefits that peace-loving economies have availed from their peaceful status. Number one, economic stability and growth. Please recall that I explained that peaceful countries, they tend to be more stable and predictable as far as economic growth is concerned. These economies are the ones who, without disruptions of war or conflict, and they simply allocate their resources to the productive sectors such as infrastructure, education, innovation and lead to sustained prosperity. This I have already explained. Now, I want to quote an example of Switzerland and Norway. These are the economies that are considered to be peaceful and have always believed in peace. As a result, what is the result? These are the strong economies, they have strong financial system and have high standards of living. Switzerland's banking sector, tourism, advanced manufacturing penetrates an environment of peace wherein the investors they have confidence. Now I want to move ahead with another benefit of being peaceful. This includes increased foreign direct investments. Why am I saying this? I will tell you this. Peaceful environments, they attract more foreign investment which drives industrial growth, creates jobs and leads to innovation and advancement. For example, in South Africa, after peaceful transitions to democracy in 1990s, increase in foreign investments was observed. These sectors include mining, manufacturing and services. Investors were drawn to countries' potential for growth in a newly stable environment. Another benefit is lower military expenditure. Now explaining this, I want to say that peaceful countries, they spend less on defense and military activity. As a result, they have more funds for ensuring development in crucial areas. Now, these crucial areas include healthcare, education and infrastructure. For example, Costa Rica abolished its military in 1948 and redirected its defense budget to healthcare, education and environmental protection. As a result, the country enjoys high literacy rates, excellent healthcare and thriving ecotourism industry and making it more peaceful and prosperous economies in Latin America. Thus, as a result of peaceful transitions, the countries, they prosper. The next is improved human capital. Peaceful economies, they tend to invest more funds in development and growth of their citizens. How is this ensured? This is ensured through better education, healthcare and social service. As a result, the productivity and quality of workforce improves, which leads to competitiveness of workforce. I want to give you an example of Finland and Sweden economies here. These economies have heavily invested on education, leading to high-skilled forces. Thus, as a result, they have grown in terms of improvement in human capital, brought up new innovation in technology, and moreover, they have paved their way for long-run sustainability. Tourism development is also one of the benefits of peaceful transitions. Peaceful countries, they often become prime destinations for tourism. This is due to the fact that the tourists feel safe in these economies. Encourages travel and increases revenues on one side and also ensures cultural exchanges on the other side. Now, I want to quote an example of New Zealand, which is known for peaceful reputation. As a result, it is able to attract millions of tourists on annual basis. This is a key pillar of the economy and is contributing, also significantly contributing to its GDP. Another factor that leads to social cohesion and political stability. Now, these peaceful economies, they tend to have strong social cohesion and stable political systems. These stable political systems contribute to a more predictable and prosperous economic environment. When people trust the institutions and feel safe in their economies, they are more likely to invest in long-term economic activities. I want to explain this with the help of an example, and I am considering the example of reconstruction efforts of Japan post World War II. Post World War II, Japan was marked by remarkable changes, and it had political stability. As a result, it was able to become a global leader in technology, industry and trade. The next is innovation and entrepreneurship. Peace also creates an environment which is conducive to innovation and entrepreneurship, where individuals and businesses can flourish. These businesses can flourish in a stable and secure environment, and they are more likely to take calculated risk, and they can experiment with new ideas and innovate. For example, Germany's peaceful post-World War II environment allowed it to emerge as a global leader in engineering, automobile and in green technologies. The companies like Siemens and BMW have strived in an environment that encourages innovation. Another benefit is ensuring better quality of life, and this also considers happiness also. The economies who have believed in peace, they are able to ensure higher incomes, better health care, social services. They are able to in case they are able to avoid the conflicts, then this leads to have a higher level of happiness and satisfaction. For example, the countries like Denmark, Netherlands, they have they are ranked high on global happiness indices. Their peaceful environments combined with robust welfare systems and well-functioning economies contribute to citizens' overall well-being. Now, I want to talk about strong international trade relations. Peaceful economies, they tend to have stronger and more stable international trade relationships. They can engage in mutual beneficial trade. They avoid conflict of any sort. This leads to good economic partnerships and provide them access to global markets. I want to quote Singapore's example in this. Because of its strategic location and peaceful belief, Singapore has established itself as a major global trading hub. Its peaceful relationships with the neighboring countries have helped it to attract trade investment around the world, making it one of the most wealthiest nations in the world. Thus, considering the examples of economies and explaining the benefits that have accrued to these economies, I want to again emphasize, I want to again request that let us follow we are one concept that leads to avoidance of wars, and let's all of us join hands together and let's believe in peace and peace. Please stop getting engaged in the wars. Wars only lead to destruction and devastation. There is nothing in the wars. Let's just forget about it. Join the hands and let us follow we are one approach, wherein all of us join hands together and let's build up a very strong and consolidated economy. Thank you all of you for your patient listening. Thanks again.